I'm Joe Bridges. We're here with the Pulp. We've got a couple guys here from
Springfield Improv Theater with the Class Act Productions.
Exactly, and they are here to talk about their performance of Supernatural here in town. We have the character of Dean, we have the character of Sam. So when they're doing the filming, are they doing it from the beginning season and then trying to work from there, or they just kind of pick a certain show?
We kicked off with a true pilot, so we
cool.
Have you seen the first episode of Supernatural?
Yeah.
I felt like that was a true meaty pilot. Like, we had a lot of good exposition. If you'd never seen the series in your life, you could go in, you could watch the first episode of Supernatural live parodies, and you would be caught up to date. You would know where we're headed, and you'd be able to pick up and go.
Nice.
I've never seen the show.
You've never seen?
I've seen 2 episodes.
Really?
Yeah, I've seen the pilot, and I've seen the second episode.
And you felt that you were perfect for that role, whoever.
I didn't choose. No.
Well, it was kind of, like I said, it's kind of obvious why they picked you. I mean, you've got that whole look of that character. So yeah, I mean, I could see why.
I've always thought the fun of acting is looking at a script and making discoveries along the way. You know, so if you watch the show, you have it all spelled out for you.
Right.
So I avoid that. I've avoided it with past shows that we've done, where I'll just go in, I'll get the script, and that's what I have to work with. That's the material.
Have you guys already had a showing of this show yet? Or
Yeah, we did our first episode last month.
How did it go?
It went really good.
Now, is majority of the show you two, or is there other characters that's in it? Or?
Oh, we got a lot of actors that are playing other characters,
but you are two of the consistent ones that are.
We'll be the recurring role of the series.
Yeah.
The first show was a smaller, more narrow cast, but the second show we've brought a lot of actors in. There's a lot of roles in it. So
different from the show. Has either of you guys experienced anything like paranormal or something that would make you go, okay, this is kind of weird?
You want me to talk about that?
Well, I mean, I spent the night I spent the day, 3 days in a row at the Shrine Moss, and I learned on the very first one that it's a haunted place. It is.
Yeah, Lindbergh's is haunted. Yeah,
Springfield
used to be a brothel back in the day.
I heard that. Yeah.
Yeah. One night I stayed there. Actually, we was with a paranormal team, and we thought, okay, let's. Johnny Morrison was his name, and he had this little paranormal team come in, and we set up some things, and we put a flashlight on the ground, and we showed it. He was talking to him. He's like, okay, you push this button, type it once for yes, twice for no. Do you understand? And it blinked once. Then they started asking questions, and then after a while it quit. But that was interesting. But no, I lived in a house out east of town, and I lived there by myself, and there was a lot of weird things that were happening in that house. I would hear footsteps, and things would get moved that I didn't move. And there was one time, actually, I had a party, and I've got a lot of witnesses that can attest to this account, because one of them went into the kitchen to get a beer or something, and she comes back in the living room, and somebody said, oh, hey, can you grab me one too? And then so she turns back around, and she wasn't even in the kitchen, but maybe 20 seconds. And then she turns the light back on, and all my cabinet doors had opened up, and she freaked out. She's like, these were all closed whenever I went in here. And so I'm like, yep, that's my house. I know. This happens to me a lot.
I seen a chair in the Shrine Moss around 3:30ish, and I was getting ready to open a show up the next day, and it started loading in at like 8 o'clock in the morning. So we're getting last minute things, and I heard a noise, and I turned to look up to see the seat fold back up. Now, and there was nobody around it. And I could have freaked out, but I was just like, okay, it's their house.
Like a metal folding chair?
No. The bleacher chairs in the shrine, up all in the stands. I heard the chair go down, then I seen it go back up.
Oh,
I didn't see it go
like
down.
Spring loaded.
No. They're spring loaded.
like a theater seat.
They're like theater seats.
So you gotta push it down, and so it sat down and then got up.
So you have to push it down.
Something was there to push it down.
Up. Yeah, and there was nobody near it.
Wow.
So yeah, I didn't disturb it. I just said, okay, it's their place, not mine. I'm just here renting it, doing my thing. So yeah.
I would have been gone.
Nah. times and location for everybody. And we'll
yeah.
Sure.
All right. Cool. Yeah. So we got Batman 7:30, Supernatural 9 o'clock 10:30. It is $10 a show or $18 for the double feature if you want to see Batman and Supernatural. So it's $18 for that. Great date night. Then we got Grave Tales, same price. It'll be the following Friday. So that'll be on the 15th is whenever Batman and Supernatural goes up. So then the same Batman show will go up the following Friday, followed by Grave Tales.
Be sure to check these guys out every third Saturday. The place is downtown, right? What's the address there?
308 South Avenue.
I know it's on South Avenue.
Right next to Scotch and
It's
Soda.
in the 300 block. It's where all the cool stuff is. But I appreciate you guys coming out.
Yeah.
It's good meeting you guys.
Thanks for having us, man.
No problem. No problem. Be sure to check them out and support our local actors. They need it.
Hand over hand, they pander to their fans. They money sure is dandy, but the morals make the man. Hand over hand, your favorite band panders to their fans. Hey, money sure is dandy, but the morals make the man. Hey. Ooh, give it to me. Many men have beat the drums. Getting boys, they play the chorus. Many women singing home. Oh, but there's a secret here. Oh Lord, nobody does it like you do when you're by yourself. When you get that fire in your bones, everyone can tell. Nobody does it like you do when you're by yourself. No, no, when you get that rhythm in your spirit, it suits you well. Everybody sings in the shower. Do-do-do-do-do. Sometimes you have to move your feet. Ooh-hoo. Music is ultimate power. Come on, baby. Everybody, leave your seat. Nobody does it like you do when you're by yourself. When you get that fire in your bones, that fire in your bones, nobody does it like you do when you're by yourself. When you get that rhythm in your spirit, it suits you well. Hey. Oh. And I said, everybody sings. Yeah, I think everybody sings. Oh, everybody sings. Hey, everybody, 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 and nobody does it like you do when you're by yourself. When you get that fire in your bones, and that fire in your bones, nobody does it like you do when you're by yourself. No, when you get that rhythm in your spirit, it suits you well. Ooh. Nobody does it like you. No, no, no. Ah!
with Timothy from the family-friendly open mic night at Big Mama's. He brought in one of his artists, Charlie Becker. Is that right?
Yep.
I got it right. Right on. How long you been playing music?
Oh, like I'd say 6-7 years.
6-7 years?
Yeah.
So how old are you now? Or?
I'd say old enough. I mean.
Oh, okay.
I mean.
Old enough. Fine.
Yeah.
So have you? Where all have you played?
The first gig I had in town was actually at Lindbergh's. That was a fun time. Yeah.
It's a good place. I love that bar.
Mm-hmm.
How did you come about meeting up with Timothy?
We actually met a long time ago. It's a funny story. He used to have an art commune, and he was having an art show at his punk squatter house, and I went to sell some art, and we met. I think I bought some kind of mixtape from his friend that was selling his music. It was a fun time.
It was an album release party.
Yeah, it was.
That we did for a friend of mine.
Yeah.
That
was years ago, though. So.
Yeah.
But we recently ran into each other again at the Big Mama's open mic on Commercial Street.
Yeah, I actually saw you perform there when I can't remember exactly when it was because I go in and out, and that's pretty much how
yeah, that's how the
I'm
mic
all over
is.
the place. So what would you consider your style of music that you play?
Oh man, whatever anyone wants to hear, right? But I really love jazz. I'm a weirdo. But I also love rockabilly and that kind of crap, so I'm all over the place.
Well, you gotta go with what you fit into and what you like.
Right, yeah. That's what I'm feeling that day.
So, what are your future plans in the next year? What you're doing for your music?
Yeah, well, just going all the open mics and supporting them a lot and getting my own gigs. I've got a bunch of private gigs going on, so that's always fun. But I'd like to record some music soon. I've got an album in the works. So.
Oh, I think I know a studio you could record it.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Plug.
Yeah, plug. When's your next gig you're playing?
Well, the next real performance I have is going to be the feature at the Big Mama's open mic. I'm going to do 4 songs for them.
Is that tonight? Or?
No, it's actually 2...
It's at the end of the month.
End of the month?
Last Monday of the month.
Yeah.
21st. You got those booked up about how many? Probably
Till
about
August, and I'm trying to book them out till the end of the year.
Good.
Because the way we construct the open mic is shorten the stage time for the regular performers, but then give them a feature spot to allow them to showcase more than just 3 songs even.
What's the time frame of whenever they start?
We start at 6:30, but I put the sign-up sheet out at 6, and I always, on the reverse side, do a sign-up sheet for the flea.
Okay.
So that people can sign up at both, and when I call in, I call them in as well.
Okay.
Just trying to bring everyone together.
So you're trying to monopolize all the open mics.
Not monopolizing. No, I want to see everyone working together because honestly, I think we could have a bigger music scene than Branson.
Well, I know most of the entertainers down there, and they're good people. They are. They're really good people. It's just kind of like we're Springfield. We're known for Chinese and Brad Pitt. I mean, I'd like for us to be a little bit more known than. We're 30 minutes away from
Brad Pitt
Branson.
Doesn't even want to come back. He goes to Branson.
We've got the federal prison, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, John Gotti died there.
Oh,
yeah.
Man.
That's
what I'm really trying to do is just nurture nature. And that's what inspired me to do the Big Mama's variety show.
Were you the one that started that?
Yeah, that's we're doing our first one July 28th, and me and Charlie are going to be co-hosting with 4 performers for $5 at the door.
Nice.
We've got opening up Anna Fleeman. She's awesome. She's come out to Big Mama's a few times and done family-friendly stuff, and she's hilarious. And then Murray Hutcherson, who is actually one of the founders of the open mic, which it's actually, I found out, the longest-running family-friendly open mic in the entire state of Missouri.
Nice.
Which is absolutely mind-blowing for me. And he was one of the guys that started it. And then, who is it? Harry LeGrand is the poet. And then Rising Odds is our closing band. We typically host about 17 to 20 performers weekly with a crowd size of about 30 to 40.
sometimes more. We even have had like 25 people perform in one night.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
And standing room, like the entire hallway of Big Mama's was backed up.
That's good to have for a Monday night. I mean, Monday's usually the night that nobody wants to get out. But.
Yeah.
I just want to thank our Big Mama's fans because you guys are awesome. You guys make it happen.
Yeah, and that's why we're gonna start the variety show too.
Yeah.
With so many people, we know we can help our musicians get the money.
And that's also why I started the TG Artist Spotlight, so we can get some artists in and get them recorded, like Jaden Laborde. She comes to mind. Like, I would love to get her recorded sometime with one of her originals, because it would just be mind-blowing. So...
Well, there you have it. Looks like they've got a lot of stuff going on in Big Mama's with TG and a lot of other things. If you need to reach out to them, find them on social media.
I was nomad in the cold, but not from the snow. It was something else since we revisit when we're old, but only silently to ourselves. We had the guts in our youth to put these bodies through things they shouldn't take, just to cover up the truth. I'm saying no more. No more suffering in vain. No more getting used to pain. No matter what should I go through, I will never not forgive you. 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 No one deserves to feel like this. My heart bleeds every day I miss with you. Can show your misery by taking it all out on me. I can't change the way things are. Left my favorite shirt under your futon, along with my heart. Oh, I'm saying no more. No more suffering in vain. No more getting used to pain. No matter what should I go through, I will never not forgive you. 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 Only you can know who you are. But at least you got this far. Only you can know who you are. But at least we got that far. Only you can know who you are. But at least you've got this far. Only you can know who you are. But at least we got that far.
Heroes come in all shapes and sizes. These are the guys from Big Damn Heroes. And welcome to the Pulp, guys.
Hello, Donnie.
Thanks for having us.
Great to be
Yeah,
here.
absolutely. It'll be a whole lot of fun, hopefully.
It will be a lot of a lot.
Yes. So you guys have some shows coming up that we wanted to tell everybody about so they go out there and help the local community. What's the next thing that you have coming up?
The next thing we have coming up is we're playing the Queen City Shout Music Festival to benefit the homeless. Mm-hmm. It's a weekend-long event from August 24th through 27th. A whole ton of bands are playing that across several different venues. Our set's going to be at Moon City Pub the night of the 25th from about 7:50 to 9:15.
That's the Friday of
Yes.
that week. So
How many bands are going to be playing that thing?
good luck.
A lot.
A lot?
Tons, yeah.
Yeah.
It's massive. I'm wanting to say over 50.
Yeah,
Over the course of 4 days.
they have. You can find their Facebook page, and they have they're in the process of putting up the schedule now on their event page. So it should be quite the event.
That sounds pretty massive.
Pretty massive.
50 different bands.
It's kind of like Alterfest.
Yeah, except for good.
Yes, for a little more organized.
Oh my gosh, that's a shot at Johan. He was on a show a few weeks ago. He put makeup all over me. It was kind of insane. It was a lot of fun. So what does this exactly benefit? This show that you guys have coming up?
I believe it's for the homeless.
Yeah, it's
area homeless.
Yeah.
Dealing with the homeless problem in Springfield, raising awareness, raising money. I'm not really part of the organizational crew, but it's for a good cause. Like I said, you can find out all about that organization on Facebook.
On Facebook,
So,
and
the more traffic we can give them, the better. So.
Yeah, there's an event for it, right?
Yes, Queen City Shout. It's called the Queen City Shout.
Yep.
All right, so look that up, Queen City Shout. After the Queen City Shout, what do you guys have coming up?
We're going to be heading to Evansville, Indiana again for the third year of TriCon.
Wow. So you guys are pretty well known around the convention circuit at this point, right?
I mean, yeah.
Working on it.
Sort of.
Working on it?
Yeah, we've been at
Infamous,
VisionCon.
maybe.
Yeah, infamous, probably. Yeah, definitely infamous. They know we like to drink.
Yeah.
I'd say that most conventions
Right.
know that.
Which is good because we bring the Mojo Brothers with us, and that's what they do.
Oh yeah, they make the red and the blue drinks, right?
And,
Yeah.
the lovely green.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the lovely green.
All manner of wonderful, delightful drinks.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun playing those shows.
So what's TriCon?
TriCon is just a multi-fandom science fiction, anime, fantasy sort of amalgamation that they do. It's an offshoot of what I believe is called EvilCon, is where it grew out of, which was, I think, strictly an anime convention. Which we're not versed well in anime, but our Firefly tie-in with our themes and all that, and we have other songs about Battlestar Galactica and Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Star Trek. Lots about Firefly, obviously. And so that's where our tie-in to the con world exists. And that's honestly where we get our best reactions for this band and all that.
The convention network.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hot crowds.
Hot crowds. And you meet a lot of very, very interesting people, both celebrity and non-celebrity.
A lot of costumes.
A lot of costumes. Cosplay's huge.
Yeah.
Huge.
And there's something pretty spectacular about playing a show and half the crowd is decked out in all sorts of outlandish costumes and like some of the best cosplay you've ever seen. You have people in mech suits and Batman and Harley Quinns and everything else out there just kind of rocking out, digging what you do. It's
like a whole different
quite a
world.
sight to behold.
Yeah, it's just an entirely different animal than bar shows. Bar shows you're kind of fighting for attention from the people that happen to be there, or your friends that come out. The convention circuit, people really want to see you. They want to come to your show, and they'll engage you, and they'll speak to you over the course of the weekend. And it's really different, but it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of work. It's exhausting.
Yeah.
Sitting from a table from 9 o'clock in the morning until 7 o'clock at night, and just talking to people, and strangely enough, signing things for them.
Yeah.
Which, it's not something.
Get a lot of hand cramps.
No, seriously, we sign a lot of anything people buy from us. We sign. And
That's awesome.
It's a really cool deal, and I'm really glad that Mojo brought us into that. However many years ago that was.
Yeah.
A long time ago, seemingly now.
So that's in September?
That's in September. VisionCon we always do in February.
Yeah, TriCon's second weekend of September.
We've done one in St. Louis. Was that 1 year ago? 2 years ago? 2 years ago. That was a pretty wild one. Weird. They're pretty strange, but they're fun.
Man, I know you and Rumsey play in an infinite amount of bands, it seems like.
Too many.
Too many. How did this band get started originally?
Ryan, well, he wrote some songs.
Yeah, Ryan was a solo act, and then Trent joined on lead guitar, and eventually just kind of started putting a band together. I joined when Mike Holmes wanted to move to off drums, so they asked me to join, and I said that sounds great.
Yeah, it really came together pretty organically. I mean, I remember asking Trent, I said, "Hey Trent, you want to be in my band? We're gonna call it Big Damn Heroes." Yes.
Yep.
He's like, yes, I do.
Yeah. And that was 2010. So yeah, 7 years ago,
Wow.
almost 8 years ago. We
Working on a
started. We
decade.
literally started, Ryan and I, with acoustic guitars on the back of a trailer at Hooligan's Ice House in Nixon, Missouri.
Sounds right. Sounds about
And
right.
It just kind of went from there, and we really found our home with the convention crowd. We really did. especially for the subject matter.
Yeah.
And we still got our honky tonk stuff too that we will pull out when we play bar shows, but for the most part, the con circuit's where our oomph is, so to say.
Right.
Amongst our tribe.
Yeah. Do you have any? I mean, I'm sure you guys have some big dates for your other projects coming up. You want to plug any of that?
Well, we got my birthday show coming. Well, I guess in the immediate future, this Friday, the 21st, Transylvania will be at
Midwest Metal Fest.
I think we're headlining that.
Yeah.
Headlining
We're not
that.
supposed to talk about set
We're not
times.
supposed to talk about set times, but we might be on later than 11:59.
I got that message too.
Yeah, we might be on in between 11:59 and 12:01.
12:07.
Yeah, somewhere around there. And then we've got my birthday show, which is the Thin Lizzy tribute, on August the 12th at the Outland Ballroom. And we got a Lindbergh's date booked in December for Transylvania. I got a few Boogeyman shows here and there.
Yeah, August 5th, the rarely seen Boogeyman will be appearing.
Yeah,
The Boogeyman's the first time I ever saw you guys.
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah, I walked in and I had a polo shirt on, and you were like, "This guy looks like he just got back from a friends convention," and I was like, "I love this band. This is phenomenal."
I can't imagine Diablo Maximus reading somebody for a polo shirt. It seems so unlike that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really odd that he
was
would
unbelievable.
single anybody out wearing a polo shirt to a rock show. I mean, that doesn't sound like something he would do.
Nope. Totally out of his nature.
Absolutely. But yeah, and more stuff will fall in our lap. It always does.
Yeah, well, I mean, it sounds like you have quite a bit coming up, so
There's always
it's
a
just
lot
the next
going
few
on.
months. Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for coming into the Pulp, guys. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
We're going to keep up to date with
obliged.
you guys and keep track of everything that's going on with you and make sure everybody knows when these shows are coming up.
Please do. Steal our music. Buy our music. Send us money. We don't care.
Or just buy us a beer.
Yeah, buy them a
Take that
beer.
too.
We
They love
gladly accept alcohol.
Anything helps.